Hey, how's it going? Black Cat Hobbies here, hopping in with some more Raid Shadow Legends. Gonna try to keep this one a little on the shorter side. Helping a clan mate with their clan boss team. They're still fairly new, right around that like level 20 range. So it's gonna be fun. We're probably gonna be getting into a nice deep dive for clan boss there. Sorry about the lighting for the webcam. It's a rather gloomy day outside. It's gonna cool things down a little bit. Yeah, it's debatable whether that's a good thing or not. I like a little cooler. Not everybody does, so to each their own. But that means I'm getting some pretty terrible natural lighting coming in through the windows, so that's why it's kind of dark. Still working on getting a better lighting solution going. As you can see, level 46, we've got some crazy things going on. Yeah, everything's running a little slow. Partway through day 28, we did get epic quality Relentless gear today. Unfortunately, the substats were not that great, and they were only 4-star. I actually may have gotten better the other day. I did pretty well in a tournament for champion training. Was really happy with that one, and it was 5-star gear. Relentless, sadly blue quality, but hey, it is what it is. So, level 46. Right now, Plarium, if we look in their... I hit the wrong button, sorry about that. In their news, we got the What's Next in Raid Episode 2 up. That's pretty nice. They are doing the Facebook Rush. It's giving us some excellent rewards. We've actually done well enough that we've already received these 2 epic gift or books. An XP banner, 500,000 silver, and 500 energy. Really nice rewards. I actually still have a bunch left over. All of this is from either the daily gifts or when they were doing their 2-year celebration, those gifts, because they stay in your vault or in your mailbox for so long. I'm holding on to them because we do have that champion training event, or not champion training, sorry. The fragment rush coming up with those new champs. I want to make sure I have plenty of energy going into that. Trying to get Yoshi. I'm looking forward to that. I was going to show you guys some arena. Still having a hard time pushing into that Bronze 2 area. Well, I'm in Bronze 2, trying to push into Bronze 3. Sorry, it's been a long night. Problem is, this one wasn't too bad, but most of these are really bad matchups. I mean, 13k above me, 4k above me, but Gerp Tuck here is a really nice damage boost. That looks pretty nasty. And again, stronger. Like, maybe if they were 1,000 power stronger, I might give it a go. Hard to say. But, yeah, I'll get myself close, and then I'll have to go and get some sleep. And because of my weird schedule, that seems to be when everybody's on. And they drop me back down into Bronze 1. So every day seems to be a struggle of trying to go from Bronze 1 back up into Bronze 3 so that I can progress on my missions. On the upside, we do have some good news. War Maiden here, level 53. She is a 6-star. We are getting there. The gear's still debatable. Sandlast here. Just getting some more upgrades. Broadmaw almost to 50. Apothecary needs a little more work, but it's getting there. Kaimar's at 40. Gonna keep working on his gear. I do like the speed gear I found for him. I need to get him a little more, but it's a start. Zargala. I'm trying out this gear to see if it works, but it's not really quite the gear I want on her yet. But again, it's just some gear I had lying around that I want to try out for an arena build. Because while I will be using her, she's probably going to be arena for a little while. Mostly the last few days have just been spent. We ended up with another champion training event. So I've just been training champions to turn them into food so that when the fragment event is going on, I'm hoping to get Sandlashed, Broadmaw, and Apothecary, if with any luck, all the way to 6-star and level 60. If not, I'm at least going to get Sandlashed and one of these two, hopefully, and then start working on some of my others. Because right now, this is still my main party here. While I work on getting the gear that I need for others. Sadly, though, like I said, Arena wasn't doing the best. We're still pretty much stuck in the same spot for challenges, just needing to clear that so that I can move on with this. Dungeons, we're in a weird spot where this will be an easy one, but it's only open 2 days a week unless I want to spend gems, and I don't want to spend gems. And these others, again, they're only open 1 or 2 days a week and require very specific things to move on. They're not difficult. It's just that they require very specific things, and again, are only open once or twice a week. Artifacts, just being held up by the 30,000. I haven't really had much reason to work on a champion getting them above. Broadmaw's probably going to be the first one, but I need some better gear. Champions, this will probably be done next day or two, which will be another book. That'll be nice. Because right now, Kale, needs a book there. Full. Yeah, the extra damage will be nice, but if I get a duplicate Kale, I'll just feed him and save my books for other things. War Maiden, finally fully booked. Broadmaw, fully booked. Apothecary, needs one there. Done. Basically, I got all the important things, but some of these aren't too difficult to get from shards, so why waste a book when I'm only missing out on a little bit of damage? Sandlashed, on the other hand, is probably getting the books next. She takes 5 on the A1. It's alright. 4 on the A2. I do want to get that for the cooldown reduction. 1 on the A3, and this A3 has really come in handy, especially in Arena. So, another 10 books. I've got this one, plus the 2 in my mailbox from the event they're running with Facebook. If we get enough likes, we're also going to get another legendary book. And then if we get more likes, they're going to send us, well, basically they're doubling the reward, so we'll end up with another thing in the store just listed as a here's our free gift to you, and it'll be another 500 energy, 1 day XP boost, 500,000 silver, another legendary book, and 2 more epic books. Really hoping for that, because then I can just take Sandlash, have half her books already, and as soon as she's done, I'm probably going to start focusing books into Zargala. It's either going to be Zargala or Doom Priest, and it's probably going to be Zargala, since Zargala is what's getting used in Arena right now. Husk is probably going to be after Zargala and Doom Priest. I do like Husk, and given that he's an HP champion, he might get geared here sooner, just trying to get that HP one out of the way, and he's got some useful abilities. I might have some use for him in like the Spider Dungeon, things like that. But we're going to move on, so that you can actually see a little bit of content. Clan Boss, I don't think I have a key. I'm not about to spend a key. Yeah, it's going to be another 50 minutes. I 2-keyed normal. It's not where I want to be. I can get pretty close on the 1, and then that just takes a little more, but this account's not even a month old. Speaking of a month old, one thing I forgot to mention, quests. We've almost got our monthly quest done, so we'll get a Void Shard and a Legendary, or, well, Sacred Shard. Either way. Two of the hardest shards to get in game. I'm looking forward to having those coming in. I'm going to hold on to those for the fragment events and hopefully get something good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the champions I've got right now, but who knows? Maybe they will shake some things up. Maybe we get a Cold Heart or a Reliquary Tender, which I don't even have on my main account and really wish I did. Because so many things are like, oh yeah, just, this is easy, using only rare champions. And it's like, Reliquary Tender. Yeah, Reliquary Tender's a pain. I have 3 or 4 Cold Hearts on my main. No Reliquary Tenders. I could use the Tender. That would just honestly solve a lot of problems at the moment on that account. But, again, some gameplay. We're going to run some Dragon's Dungeon. I do like the Dragon's Lair. Especially at the lower end for the account. Accuracy, Speed, Lifesteal, still probably some of my favorite sets. Stalwart, later on, might come in handy. Some other things. Destroy might be useful when I hit a little farther in Doom Tower. I've been making progress, just not as far as I'd like. We'll show that in a moment. But we're going to hit Stage 11. This is probably about 90 to 95% success rate. I might be at 100 now. I'm not 100% sure. I know that if I fail, it's so rarely that it's getting hard to calculate what my percentage of win ratio is on this, since they don't give us a win percentage ratio, whatever you want to call it, kind of like they do with the arena. Just going to let it run on auto, because Kale does his thing. Yeah, I mean, War Maiden's a bad matchup in these waves because she's weak affinity, so defense break didn't really happen. You just got to deal with the block damage. Unfortunately, they're just going to keep taking turns until it gets a chance, so that buff will go away, because I don't have a way to steal buffs really at the moment. Sorry, throat's a little dry. And I think that's the Pain Keeper. It's about to be gone. I could be wrong on what that is exactly. Wave 2. Had to waste some time, but it still won't be too bad. Speed up from the Apothecary. Broadmaw doing his thing. The freeze isn't that useful. Then again, I don't believe I have much accuracy on him because freeze just really doesn't come in handy that much in dungeons. I mean, it's not going to affect the bosses, so... And his other abilities affect my team, so I haven't worried about accuracy with him. I'd rather make sure that he's got decent defense and a lot of HP and just good speed to stay alive and take more turns. Right now, I believe I actually have him in a lot of Immortal... I think it's just Immortal gear right now. I've been trying to get him some regen gear, but my pieces aren't that great. Basically just upping his health and giving him a little bit of health regen every turn. He's only got one attack, so Lifesteal didn't seem that useful. Take the hit, everybody gets stunned, that's clear. Unfortunately, it resisted the defense break. But we're just going to chew through more of his health. It's got 3 instances of poison on it now. That's going to take a nice little hunk out of it later. Alright. Keeps going. Nice thing is, if, yeah, so, if some of my other champs go down, Broadmaw can res 2 of them, throws on block damage, and everybody else, well, I'm working on transitioning Sandlast into Lifesteal if I don't already have her in it. I don't quite remember right now. If I don't have her in it, then it's Broadmaw, Apothecary, and Sandlast that aren't in Lifesteal. But Apothecary and Broadmaw are both in gear that regen health every turn. So him resing them along with block damage gives them time to heal up a little bit. Huh. I like that it's a legendary piece. I don't like that it's a 4-star. But, as I was saying, it's a fairly easy clear. Took a little less than 3 minutes. We're not going for speed, we're just going for consistency at the moment. Otherwise, I'd be doing a lot more attacks base. So, that's highly disappointing. I like seeing the resistance, the attack up, debatable. Love to see the accuracy, and it's a legendary, so we actually have the full gamut of stats. Flat defense, early enough, I'd be willing to let that slide. But flat rate HP for the main stat, nah, that's getting sold right now. And yeah, I may be rather picky, but I don't want to be wasting silver upgrading gear that's not going to be that useful. Honestly, with a flat stat for the base, I probably wouldn't keep it through the next month. But like I said, that's been pretty easy. We're making progress. I have done a few other things since then. We had the gem mine open, and we've actually managed through events to accrue enough gems to upgrade it all the way to level 3. It's its max level, allowing for an extra 15 gems accumulation basically every 24 hours. So, on top of everything we did from just doing daily activities, we get extra gems there. It's a little expensive to unlock and get fully upgraded. It is 1,500 gems. It's pricey, but I know I'm going to be keeping this account for a while, especially with some of the things that just got announced in the video raid put up today, because still going for Arbiter, and they've just announced that there's going to be a new set of missions after Arbiter. And the champ being received for that looks pretty sweet. No idea what its kit's going to be, hasn't been announced. But the design, oh, I am looking forward to that champ. If for no other reason, just to have it looking awesome in my collection. But, yeah. Mostly it's just been grinding through Arena, upgrading the Great Hall. We have had a little more upgrade there, getting accuracy to the second stage for Magic. The next one will probably be for Force. Saving up gems. Got to get ready for that event. We did get a little bit more. Since we have, yeah, these are coming from the events. I don't really care. But since we now have our Broadmaw, slowly starting to accumulate gems for Drexthar here. Just looking forward to having them. Always good, even though it'll be after the time frame required to get the world record, whether or not I succeed or not. But, yeah, mostly just been saving up energy for that event. A lot of people are just kind of like, oh, the champ doesn't look that great, stat-wise. And for a more developed account, yeah, I could see that. But we're talking about, at least in the case of my account, most of my champions are attack-based and require accuracy, and one of his big skills is an attack increase and a 50% accuracy increase. It honestly would fill gaps in my team that still trying to figure out what's going to fill them at the moment. But hopefully you're all enjoying the progress on this. We're still going. I'm not sure if we're on track or not. There's been a lot of crazy events going on. And I've been trying to stay consistent, but I'm finally at the point where I'm not going to always have this XP banner. Still accumulating gems. That's why my gem total is so weird. This wasn't purchased. This was actually from the advanced missions. I finally cashed that in because of the event going on. But upgrading the gem mine, sometimes you gotta use resources to gain resources. Sorry, but again, keep watching, subscribe, leave comments, like. Let me know what I can improve. And I'm still hoping for some info on that question in the last episode about Monster Hunter Rise. She and the wife and I are still thinking about how we want to do that one. So, yeah, just let us know. I've been Black Cat Hobbies. I hope to see you in the next one. And I got a clanmate to help. So I'll see you later.